And can we get a nibble? No, we can't. 996 remaining. We need to cycle to an Earthquake immediately. Gotta be very careful here. They have to go in now, and they do. We go with a Starmie at the bridge. They go with a Poison as well.
Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today we're joined by Bebbefan, and Bebbefan is playing a deck, well, a deck that I have quite not seen before, and it's not that deck. It is this deck right here. Quite not seen before. Is that what I just really said on the video? I have quite not seen this deck before, by Joe. Here we go. We got Zappies, we got Goblin Barrel, we got Giant Skeleton, we got Royal Hogs. We got everything in the game in one deck. Not literally. So here we go. I don't even know what this is, but either way, I did see Bebbefan playing this deck to the tune of 2 Grand Challenge wins this week, so I just had to invite this dude on. You know me, I love something a little bit off meta, and this certainly takes the cake for that. Granted, it does have the win condition, as you can see right here. The Royal Hogs is still one of the most popular cards in the game, but the combination of cards in this deck, that is right up my alley. And the good thing about these decks is sure, they're not meta for a reason, right? They don't have huge win rates. Not a lot of players are playing Giant Skeleton, Bomber, Goblin Barrel, Zappies, Skarmy, Earthquake decks. However, with that said, you can still have success with a deck like this, because guess what? It's the last thing that people are expecting. When you play an off-meta deck, people have a very difficult time tracking your cycle. That's a huge advantage in this game that nobody talks about. Even Bebbefan himself said that. He said, if you want to get an advantage in this game, play Freeze or Clone. And then the other way to get an advantage in this game is to play something incredibly off meta. It is very difficult. If you play this game and you're not a pro player for a while, you know that keeping track of a cycle in a deck like this, dude, you forget they have Bomber. You forget they have, you know, even Zappies or Hunter or Skarmy or Goblin Barrel. You forget what they have oftentimes. It's way trickier to make predictive plays and to just keep track of what your opponent has in hand. And that is the benefit of a deck like this. It's certainly this pro's secret tip for challenges and ladder. So here we go. It's going to be 1768 remaining on our strong side tower to 765. We are 8-0 obviously inside this grand challenge, as you guys can see. And we go again with the Giant Skeleton there. We go with a Hunter as well. The Miner was there predicting that Hunter, just a little bit off though, to say the least. And we have this lockdown defense again, a little bit delayed there on the Royal delivery for the opponent. We go in with Royal Hogs, Bomb Towers in hand. We have Earthquake. Earthquake is down, and guess what, guys? I think this is going to be GG. No, yeah, maybe, no. Hunter unable to get that final shot on, but things are looking really good. All we have to do is land an Earthquake, a little bit of pressure, maybe a little bit of damage with the Goblin Barrel, and this one is over. Here comes said Goblin Barrel. We also go in with the Hogs, and again, the delivery comes down a second too late, and the good game comes down from Bebbefan, starting this video strong with a victory.
You know, I had this one, that one.
Alrighty guys, here we go inside the next one against Death Bomb 92. Starts out with a Lava Hound in the back from Fat Cats. We go in with a Royal Delivery in the right hand lane, Skeleton Dragons. So how do we handle a Lava Hound deck in a deck like this? Well, we have Zappies and we have Hunter being our 2 major answers, but we're also going to be utilizing the Giant Skeleton in some situations, especially in double elixir time, to stop these big, enormous pushes. We have Hunter in hand here, and we go ahead and use him, try to angle him correctly onto the balloon. Doesn't work out, and as a matter of fact, this might be tower. It's not going to be tower down. We do go with that Giant Skeleton. Yeah, it's going to be tower down. Yeah, it is. All right, so tower down, not what we wanted to start this match off. Unfortunate. What you're going to see Bebbefan doing, usually providing we have the elixir in hand, is he's going to be going in rather aggressively with the Giant Skeleton, same lane as the Lava Hound. As soon as the Lava Hound is played, we'll cycle Giant Skeleton same lane to kill all those support troops and to protect our Zappies and to protect our Hunter, okay? So here we go again with the Bomber at the bridge. This guy probably has a Barbarians in his deck, so that's why we kind of load it in there with the Bomber in first. And there are the Barbarians. So we saw those Barbarians coming a mile away, and we're able to, thanks to the little guy, the little fella, the Bomber, finishing off that right tower. Bomber puts out some serious damage, man. I don't care what you say. Bomber isn't trash. All right, so here we go. 20 seconds remaining here in single elixir time. And yeah, very popular deck being played by the opponent. They go in with the Lava Hound, and we go right in the pocket here. And look at that. We get the giant skeleton to the tower. That's going to be towered down. So it looks like the opponent, I don't know what the heck they're doing at this point. They go with the Inferno Dragon. Good game comes down. Inferno Dragon's not going to help them out at all, really, here with the Zappies. Just going to keep resetting that Inferno Dragon. Actually, it will help them out. I take that back. Going to be a big push coming in. I'm not sure if we can stop this. Here comes the Hunter. Here comes the Zappies. There go the Skeleton Dragons. Here comes the Skarmy. And again, we do not stop that Balloon. Balloon does get one hit, but nice separation there as well with the Zappies, making sure we space out our defensive, powerhouses. And again, Bomber down with those, what are they called again? Royal Hogs. That's the name. Arrows are in hand for the opponent, but we're staying on the aggression here. We're being aggressive. We forced out a lot of elixir out of the hands of the opponent there, and now he's running very short on time. We're just going to stack the lane here. He does have Miner in hand. We go with the Skarmy to distract one of those Skeleton Dragons as well as the Inferno Dragon. We go on the offensive again here. Zap does come down. 4 seconds left. Not enough time here, guys, for the opponent. We come away with another victory. A come from behind victory at that. That's 2 matches, 2 wins. Let's go on to the next one. All right, guys, here we go again inside the next one. 10-0 right now against Maddie. So we'll see what Maddie has in store for us. Maddie BM at that, I believe, right? Yeah, Maddie BM. We go in with the Goblin Barrel to kick things off here in a King Tower activation from the opponent. Not necessarily the way that we wanted to start this match, but we immediately respond with the Royal Hogs in the right-hand lane again here. And here it comes. Executioner is down from the opponent. So it's XE NATO. It's the Happy Noob deck, man. It's Hog Rider, Valkyrie, Executioner, Tornado, Gobos. What am I missing? 1 card, Rocket? I think that's it. Did I miss one still? I don't know. Knight. Okay, Knight instead of Valkyrie. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, man. See what happens when you call your shot and it's like, it's a graveyard deck, Ash. Way to go, bro. Now, I still think it's the deck, but with Hog instead of no. All right, I stand corrected. First 3 cards were the Happy Noob deck written all over it. We go in with a Bomber. You want to play off meta, kinda? We got off meta and more in this deck. So here it goes. It is maybe a graveyard deck with a Bowler in hand. So Giant Skeleton's not going to be pushed back by that Bowler. You forget sometimes the weight of the Giant Skeleton. It is a stat that Supercell uses, however, it's under the hood, meaning that we don't have access to each card's weight, if you will, whether or not it can be pushed by a log or a boulder, in this case, from the Bowler. So here we go, a Hunter in the back, not before that Bowler gets a couple hundred damage off of that right tower with 1 stone's throw. So here we go again, Executioner marching into the same lane as that Hunter, and a Poison also comes down. We're going to go ahead and respond with Zappies. I think they will take a tick of poison damage. At least 1, or make it 2 little Zappies take a tick of poison damage. And here we go again. Giant Skeleton with Zappies and another Bowler played. Bowler, another card that we don't really talk about here because we never see the big blue fella. The good thing is you're safe with playing any Giant Skeleton deck. You're safe to kind of support your Giant Skeleton pushes because you know that anything they use to defend against the Giant Skeleton, it's going to die vis-a-vis the Giant Skeleton bomb. So here we go again. It's going to be a Executioner in the back just like last time, and we go with that little Bomber, the little Bomber who could in the right hand lane, excuse me, and then they go with a Poison. So again, look at this nice spacing and timing on that Giant forget it, take it all back. Nope. Bomber stays alive. Now Bomber's dead. All right, we go in with the Royal Hogs in the left-hand lane immediately. And, hey, look at that. Earthquake comes down. That's going to slow up everything. Those Gobos and the Knight. Man, Earthquake kills Goblins? Who knew? Apparently I didn't. I thought they would stay alive with 1 tick of health and it only killed Spear Goblins. I stand corrected. My bad. Was that from the last Earthquake buff, or was that always the case and I'm just an idiot? Probably more likely that yours truly is an idiot. Anyway, here we go. It's going to be a Goblin, a Barrel coming down, 1 second remaining, and we do make contact. However, this one's closer than the last few matches have been. So we go Giant Skelly in the right. It's going to make it difficult to execute a big graveyard push again for the opponent in the right-hand lane. I mean, this E-Wiz, for example, the Knight, it's all going to be dead thanks to the Giant Skeleton's bomb. So we just kind of support this push. They might NATO here in the right. If they do, not the end of the world. We go with that Earthquake, trying to kill that Executioner, and we're not able to. Giant Skeleton bomb doesn't hit him in time, and they're going to go to the graveyard here immediately. So we have a lot of defensive answers in hand. We immediately go with the 1-2 punch, literally the double tap of the Zappies and the Giant Skeleton right there at the bridge. Well played by Bebbefan. So we go in again in the left here. Bowler is in hand. Getting around this bowler is proving difficult. Can't really get a ton of damage here, but we're able to get that tower down to 590. Of course, this match could be over with just one push from the opponent, and they go in with another graveyard push. We go with Skarmy immediately at the bridge. Just gotta love this gameplay here by Bebbefan. He is ready. He sees these pushes coming a mile away. Look at this bowler in the left-hand lane. Meanwhile, we do score a lot of damage. Goblin Barrel comes down, and can we get a nibble? No, we can't. 996 remaining. We need to cycle to an Earthquake immediately. Gotta be very careful here. They have to go in now, and they do. We go with a Skarmy at the bridge. They go with a Poison as well. Earthquake is down, and that's gonna be GG's. That's 11-0, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the next match. All right, guys, here we go for the big 12-win attempt. The flawless 12-win attempt at that against Dark Knight from Insane Gaming. So here we go. Goblin Barrel to start things off here, just like a bait deck, starting play incredibly fine to go ahead and throw a Goblin Barrel at your opponent. So Dark Knight, a Christopher Nolan flick. Have you guys seen the new Christopher Nolan? I think it was the first movie to actually be released in theaters post-COVID. What the heck is the name again? Why am I drawing a blank on it? I'll look it up now. I'll look it up while I watch this 12-win. I'm a big fan of Christopher Nolan personally. He's the only kind of like blockbuster director that I'm a huge fan of. I loved Interstellar. I loved, of course, the Dark Knight series as well. And what's the other one? Inception. Love Inception as well. I loved, what is the, Memento? Memento? Anyway, it is called, so I was thinking about going to the movies by myself. Anybody ever do that? So I thought it was a pretty pathetic thing to do, to go to a movie theater by yourself. And then I did it right before COVID. I saw 1917, the World War I film. Tenet, by the way, is the name of the movie I was talking about there. But I saw it in the theaters by myself at late. It was like a midnight showing in Providence, Rhode Island. And dude, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I didn't feel pathetic at all. I felt really cool about it. And then boom, COVID, everything shut down. Never got a chance to do it again. I was thinking about maybe doing it with that film. Anyway, here we go, guys. Skarmy down, another graveyard deck here. A graveyard barbarian hunt. Luckily, again, we have a lot of answers to graveyard in this deck. And one strategy that he employed, Bebbefan, that is in the last match that I want you guys to pay attention to, is when he used the Giant Skeleton, like right there, boom, at the bridge. Because stopping the tanks is really half the battle in any of these matchups against graveyard. And it looks like that tower is going to be down. The good game comes down already from Bebbefan, dude. This guy went flawless, 12-0. If we can hold on for 44 more seconds against, with this deck, with Bomber, Zappies, Giant Skeleton, whatever the heck this deck is. I swear, man, it just goes to show you that we can, in CR, get too married. Content creators, first and foremost, right? Can get too married to meta decks, and we don't appreciate the fact of how hard it can be, how difficult it can be to go against a deck where, what the hell are they playing, But somehow, some way, this deck works. Big shout out to Bebbefan. Check out his player stats and profile. Links to statsroyale.com with 7 seconds left on the clock here. That's going to be GG, a flawless grand challenge victory. Check out his Twitter information as well, guys. I want to thank you all for using creator code CWA. It really helps me out here. Totally transparent. Maybe I should mention this at the beginning of a video coming up. Maybe I will on Monday or something. But with the views going down, creator code really helping me out, helping me, stay on my feet, so to speak. So I appreciate you guys for supporting me with code CWA. It means a lot, and a huge shout out, of course, to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner as well. Check out his information in the description below. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.
You know that